primarily accessible for
Water
urban,
offers 12 times
population.
the
Are
resistance
still working,
of air.
and we can
So
get
when we walk in the
change
water,
foundations of
clothes
it
at the
put in
Y,
right away.
change again, make a bus.
The best thing about it is fun. It can be very social, very fun, and you'll hear lots of laughter. And laughter is the best medicine.
Well, one thing, when you're in water, much easier to balance. So people who have balance problems, and many old people have balance problems, they would be able to walk better and without fear of falling over. And so they can practice their walking very well in a pool situation like that. And there are people in wheelchairs that get into the pool and they can really stand up when they can't stand up otherwise, or if they stand up for 1 or 2 minutes. So it does things that regular exercise is not able to do.
My wife has always been a rather active person, and one of her regular activities was walking with friends, often several times a week. And during one of those walks, she fell, and somehow, no one quite understands how, but she hit her head sufficiently firmly that it led to a brain hemorrhage. And that was operated on and all, but it has left her without practical use of her right arm and leg, and with very little speech. So having a pool at Foxdale would be an enormous boon. There are all sorts of exercises that she would be able to do in a weightless environment that she cannot otherwise do.
We spent a lot of time on this design of this pool, again using our exercise specialist who was a certified in aquatic exercise. For access, we have stairs and a ramp, rails around that are built into the sides of the pool so people can hold on with one hand perhaps and do exercises with the stability of the sides of the pool. We have seats inside the pool with some jets planned, so more of a spa effect, whirlpool type of effect in certain areas. The floor is mostly flat, very gradual slope to the floor. And we also intend, although it's about a 50-foot pool, not a long lap pool, we intend to have one lap lane identified on the floor for those people who would like to use it for lap swimming. Looking at the feedback that we got from residents who use the various pools around the State College area, we think we've really come up with a good design.
There's so many things we can do in the water that are safer to do in the water and more enjoyable. And we work on functional fitness, and if you think about the first 3 letters of functional is fun, and if people don't have fun, they don't come back. If you can get people to move, mobility is what our life on land is all about, and we are training people in the water for life on land. So we need to walk in every direction, move in every direction. We can do a lot of work for our shoulders by getting them under the water and helping.
Take a person who has advanced arthritis. It's very difficult to exercise on land. I can get them into water where buoyancy now aids us in range of motion with our limbs, and we've taken that body weight off and had the joint more supported. We get a bigger range of motion and more ability to move than what we have in land. So it aids us with people with advanced arthritis, people who've had strokes, Just a lot of different diseases are aided by working out in water as opposed to on land.
A few months ago, I had my knee replaced. As soon as it was possible, I was back in the water again doing exercises. This helped me to be able to get the knee back into position so it could be used completely as it should be used. I had gone in and done a lot of exercise before I had the surgery, and that way the leg was in better condition for this healing process and getting it back to in motion again. Having a pool at Foxdale is the one thing that would make me happier than anything else that I can think of at this point.